I don't know that this is better, but I feel like this is better. Welcome to fall, guys. Tomorrow, the 22nd, is the first official day of fall. Last I checked, I believe. So I changed a little bit of the setup right now because it was like way too zoomed in on my face and I need a little bit of space, you know? So we have a basket filled with goodies that is including things that did not fit in this basket. Like they're on the side, look. I have a basket. I have a bunch of new stuff. Like I have this e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow It Up Body Oil in Sun Kissed. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a very beautiful packaging. I have this palette I picked up on a really late night Target run. And I have this palette that I picked up on a last minute Ulta haul. And then I have this palette that I picked up from Physicians Formula. It was like $15, I believe.
Nice.
A butter bronzer on its own is like $14. Like if you do get the butter bronzers, get them when they're on sale. And then has two bronzers right here, two blushes, and I believe these are highlighters or blush toppers. Maybe this one is a highlighter, but this one definitely a blush topper because that is way too dark for me. I bought another lip kit from e.l.f. the Retro Paradise, so you guys can see that. And I got me a little mini one. This one is in the shade Carnival Candy. And I think this is like a beautiful little bite-sized ball. Is this the same highlighter? Everything looks a little darker. The thing I like about this background is that no matter what eye look I do, my eyes just like pop. So that's why I keep her around. Oh, I don't have my brushes. That's what's missing. I'm serious. It's like every single time I feel like it's going good and it's like smooth transition and smooth sailing, it's always my damn makeup brushes. Oh, we're gonna start with the eyes. So I'm gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna go in with my P. Louise makeup base. And I kind of want to go for a fall look. And I want to use this retrograde palette, this e.l.f. retrograde. I mean, first glance, you don't really see fall, but like if you guys take a look at these orangey, brown, gold, like there's a few little fall colors like these, this set, and like this row right here. There's a few little fall colors here, so I'm so excited for fall. It's my favorite season of the year. I don't know why. I feel like I'm home when I'm in fall, you know? Like my body, my spirit. It's so beautiful. I'm watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like I just hit the reunion. I don't know. I think this is gonna be one of those shows that grows very slowly on me, like Vanderpump Rules did. Like I didn't like it in the beginning, and then somewhere in there fell in love. Ooh, yeah, these are really cute. There's like a shade here called Dijon. I'm gonna use some Dijon. Oh, it's very dusty, very dusty. I swatched a few of the more colorful shades, like this one. It's called Bahamar, and Sea Salt, and they were. So yeah, we picked these up on like a late night Target run. It was crazy because we were gonna watch a movie and we are like, do you want to go to like Target? Like he asked me and I was like, do I want to go to Target? Like, do you know who you're talking to? Like, it's like withdrawals. Like I haven't been to Target for a little bit, 2 months or a month and a half, or like, it's like been a while, right? I get to Target, right? And we're just going in for like a few snacks. He's like, I got you, babe. Don't worry, I'll pay. I was like, you'll pay. We start there. Before you hit like the snack aisle, like the way that my Target is set up, it's like, imagine like a big square, right? Like here's a square and then the snacks are like right here, but the entrance is right here. So you go through like all of this and like right here's the makeup aisle and then like right here's like the lotions and like the body stuff. So we went through it all. And then by the end of it, I was like, oh, I think I should pay because I'm like buying a lot of this stuff. I went in there for like a few candy snacks, you know, and I ended up spending like $200. So that is why I have a toxic relationship with this color. By the way, is blending beautiful, but yeah, I have a toxic relationship with Target and we don't talk about it. Who calls out their toxic relationships? Nobody. I want to go into Caliente. And we're just gonna put this on the outer V. Like, I'm so excited for fall. Fall looks, fall time. This is my season.
Ain't nothing I want more.
The first like ever palette. Yeah, like the first ever palette I ever bought for myself. That was not like a drugstore, you know, from like CVS, one of those that you pull out. No. Yeah, the first palette, like high quality palette that I bought for myself, it was this Morphe one. And it was was it 32A? 320. It was like that really orangey one. Then I got the M one, 32M? I don't even remember. But it was like the all matte one. So I loved it. It was a bunch of orangey shades and something about orange and like the fall weather, because it was like right towards the end of summer. So like fall was coming. I remember this like so specifically. It was like 2017. It was 2016 that I like really started getting into like YouTube and like getting into makeup. Like I would watch Jaclyn Hill all the time. I remember I found one tutorial that she did with that exact palette. I was like, I'm following her. Like it was crazy because she's like super fair skin and she has like a round little face and like everything that I loved and like needed and looked for, because the other person I saw was like Casey Holmes or Carly Bible, and they don't look like me. I love them, but they don't look like me or my face, and like it didn't help. So I watched a lot of Jaclyn Hill. I watched and grabbed a lot of tips from her. She was really big on like the warm colors and the orangey colors, and I honestly was like, you are my girl. Whenever I needed to look, I would just follow her. And then she got really colorful, and I was like, I'm not really there yet. Like, let me graduate a little bit. Ooh, Paraiso. For the color, oh, this is like a flaming orange. But then there's also this gold. Oh, what about Fortuna? Oh, why are you doing this to me? Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Fortuna. And then a little bit of Paraiso. Oh, baby. Do you see that? And then just for kicks, we're gonna add a little bit of Rise and Shine here. Rise and Shine. Did you guys ever see that? From, what's your name? Kylie Jenner. That was like the funniest thing ever. And then it just got so overplayed. And then didn't she like trademark that? And then a little bit more. Oh no, I put that way too high. Oh, gotta do the same thing here then. Then we're gonna blend it out. So I think this is nice. I think I want to do a little bit more, like deepen this up a little bit. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of cacao, which is this color right here. It kind of looks a lot like coconut. Like coconut is right here and cacao is right here. Though on the camera I can see that coconut has a little bit more mauve-y like undertone. It's like more of a purple brown, whereas cacao is like an orange brown. Okay. It's just a little something. Like it's not giving me too extreme of a thing. Ooh. I also bought from Amazon this magnetic lash glue because I'm so sick of not being able to wear these. Like I have plans and I have plans to wear these. Like I don't know when, I don't know for what, but they're gonna be on my eyeballs. Okay, like it's just what it is. So I'm like a little sick of not having anything to like glue them with properly, because I could do it with like the ABH liner. I don't know what it is about that. Maybe like some titanium that I shouldn't be putting on my eyes. How much fallout do I have? I don't have that much. Like I have a little bit right here, have a little bit right there. But that's kind of like normal. I feel like the colors I use performed very nicely. Maybe later on I'll try doing something like retro-y, like a little bit like I'm watching Stranger Things with my boyfriend because he's never watched it. Maybe for IG I'll do a Stranger Things inspired, you know? Rise and shine. Oh my god, I hate that I have that in my head. I'm gonna go in with Catrice Prime and Fine Illuminating Spray. I had to switch the sprays because, oh my god, why is every spray so harsh? I don't know when I became such a like nozzle snob, but Jesus. Spit on me if you, that would be nicer, Jesus. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Brightening Hydrating Serum. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was like a little shiny. Is it crazy that I want to put that Body Glow highlighter on my face like after the foundation? I mean, this is definitely like for the summer, but luckily for me I live in Miami, so it's always the summer. Like this would be nice on your legs, this would be nice on like your décolleté. Where's the décolletage? I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is such a fun primer. I don't know who says that this is like a lotion to them. I feel like this is very heavy duty for me. If it's not for you, like, do you use glue and cement or something? Like, what is your secret primer? I know that they're saying that this is a dupe for the Tatcha, what's it called? And like, I think there was like a statistic that they sell like 8 every 23 seconds or something. Or was it 1 every 8 seconds? Or like, I don't even know. Or like 1 every 23 seconds. Or 23 every 8 seconds. I don't even know. So, funny story, I went to Target, like I said, like I've been saying. I bought, what was it I bought? It was like it was like a bunch of stuff that I saw from TikTok, like TikTok skincare. Hold up. I don't know what foundation I should go with. I know what I want to do. gonna grab, I don't know if you guys have seen Huda Beauty, like how she puts on her makeup, but she always puts on her like liquid primer, her liquid highlighter, sorry, not primer, right before her foundation. I used to do this, but I used to do this with like a face one. Oh my god, but look at this shine. And I know that Jaclyn Hill, oh, I'm so sorry. I know that Jackie Aina, she puts it on, but she puts on face. Oh, this smells really yummy. I know that she puts it on with an actual face highlighter, like underneath their foundation. Supposedly this makes it look like so irresistible. So I have like, I used to do this, but I did it with like the NYX Born to Glow, I think it's what it's called. Maybe I'm lying. I'm gonna go in with my Catrice. Just because I like this dropper, I think it's more aesthetic. And it used to leave me so nice, and then I stopped. I don't, by the way, I don't touch the dropper to my face. That's bacteria. I know a lot of people don't care. I know a lot of people do care, so in case anybody cares for me, I do not. I mean, when my face is like nice and clear and like clean, I don't mind. But right now my face has like a few active breakouts. So yeah, so I used to do this with my NYX one, and I don't know, but I don't know if I feel like it made it last longer, if it was all like mental, but it was really nice. I remember once upon a time there was a moment where I hated sponges. I couldn't stand the thought of a sponge being what applied my foundation to my face. And now I'm like, oh my god, I hate brushes. But if I have to choose a brush, it'll be this one.
It might not be the greatest, but it works.
You don't need to spend your arm and leg to buy a good brush. This one is from NYX, by the way. It's Professional Makeup, NYX. Number 3. So good. Highly recommend. Do you see that glow I have? I mean, the foundation is pretty nice itself. I don't think that the foundation is what's adding this glow, though. I do think it is this highlighter right here. I'm not gonna add any more, though. Though I could, because it's really nice. And it's not like a heavy, like this color kind of scared me because it's like obviously like a few shades darker than my actual skin tone. I tried it on my arm. Beautiful. I don't know if I should go with this one or this concealer. Like, I'm gonna put on this one here. I've been using a lot of e.l.f. I should switch it up with my other drugstore faves. I don't know, man. Ever since I discovered that e.l.f. one, I kind of haven't wanted to go back. It's so good, like there's no need. And you know that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? It's not broke. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with the fingers. The best tools you can have for your makeup. They're free. They won't stress you out. Carly Bible does it, so don't come for me if you're not gonna come for her. Okay, and then just grab a little bit of this brush to, the crazy thing is this really isn't a lot. I used to actually do the whole V and like fill that shit in. Okay, now I'm gonna set this very quickly with my MAC foundation brush, the 170 brush. Why are you leaking? Jesus. I'm gonna set this with my brush. Let's grab some. I'm using my Revolution coconut powder, by the way. I know they have a few other different kind of fruits. Like they have peach there for like a supposed Too Faced dupe. I wouldn't know. I feel like the peachy one, the peach Too Faced powder is so beautiful, but it is so dark on me. Like it doesn't work. The only way for me to make it work is to cut it with a few other ones. So I know that it's kind of a little bit counterintuitive how I put on powder and how I put on powder over my highlighter, but the highlighter that we put on underneath the foundation is not to be something that you see right away. It's something that throughout the day, gradually, like the areas where I did put on the powder, like my nose and like the top of my cheekbones and the temples of my forehead. It's so that those get a little bit more reflective, like the light shows a little bit more. They look a little bit more sun-kissed, airy, luminous, that's the word. Okay, I want this Wet n Wild bronzer. I'm going in with Color Icon bronzer by Wet n Wild in the color Ticket to Brazil. Oh, I love like warm sunsetty, delicious makeup like this. I don't know yet if I want to like do any sort of looks for Halloween. I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. I think I could do it. I just have never done it, so I'm not like 1000% sure. The only thing I hate about this Color Icon one is how glittery it is. Like, it's not even shiny. It's, oh my! I'm such a duck. I'm such a duck. We'll use the blush in here. So for blush, I'm gonna go in with something a little bit folly. Wildflower. Fleur Sauvage. And this, by the way, is in collaboration with Wei Li Hong. Okay, this is in collaboration with Wei Li Hong. Okay, I couldn't read that because signature, as beautiful as it is, I can't read cursive that well. So, Wei Li Hong. Okay. And this is the first ever like collab palette from Physicians Formula that I've just seen at Target like randomly. And there were a few of them there. So go pick one up because this is so nice. Look how beautiful this color is for fall. It's like muted. It's like a muted pink. It's like, it doesn't stand out. Like, you know, all the blush palettes that I have, they kind of stand out. This is like the more muted version of it. And here's like a peachy corally one. Beautiful. But I need this muted one for fall. And I think we're going to move on to the brows. I'm actually going to go in with my Benefit brows. My brows for me is something that I would prefer to get done as quickly as possible. So I don't really spend so much time on it. Like, I don't huff and puff. I already have like a good shape going on. I just have to do like a light fill. Okay, let me find out about this metallic magnetic waterproof formula. Okay, it's waterproof. I don't know if I have to wait for it to dry. Like, I didn't really read any instructions. I think I should, right? Because if that's the case, I'll just put it on right now before I put on my mascara. And this is from Amazon. This is a liner. I don't really like these kinds of liners, that they're like little brushes. But I guess my opinion doesn't matter, does it? That was easy enough. I would never try to do a wing with this. These are okay. Like, I hope this works. I really do. Because I don't like these kinds of brushes. Like, the kind of like brush felt tip, I don't even want to look up because it's so wet right now. And I have like a little bit of, actually I have really hooded eyes. Like this eye, so hooded. I don't want to like look up or do anything that I would, you know, cover my eyes. So I'm not even going to put on mascara right now. I'm just going to move to the lips. To the lips. Ooh, brown lip liners. Okay, so we have a bunch of lip liners. This one's more of a fun retro one. I think I'm going to go in with one of these brownie nudie ones though. This one is called, by the way, lip liner. Okay, this is drying down finally. It's drying down to a shiny finish. And then just fill in the rest of the lip because we're gonna put on that gloss. I think I want to do like a little patch test first. This is a really pretty lip. This is a really pretty color, by the way. This whole lip kit was like $10, by the way, so not that bad. I would pay $10 just for this, again, this color alone. Okay, this is cute. Oh, there's a little bit of shimmer, like a different, like a, what's it called? A color shift. There's a color shift in here. So there's a little bit of like pink and yellow reflexes. There's a little bit of green. While we're waiting for this to dry, we are going to finish the under eyes. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of cacao on this flat brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of cacao. Beautiful. And then we're gonna blend that out with Caliente, which is the orange. Oh my god, my lashes, they're like, they were on the edge of the table. Girl, what are you thinking? A little bit of mascara because this is gonna be what like pushes up our lashes so that they don't get all droopy. Also, if you don't put on mascara before you put on your false lashes, or like at all because you put on your false lashes, just know that we can tell, okay? Because these little hairs get powder. They attract a lot of like the makeup that you're wearing, and the difference, it's there. And if nobody calls you out on it, they're talking about it behind your back. I know because I've been on both sides of that end. So please always put on your mascara. Always like, I don't curl my lashes. That's like to me unnecessary. I know a lot of people that can't even put on makeup without curling their lashes. Like that is like a vital step. And that to me is like, if I have a lot of time and I want to be like that bougie, I think we're ready now. Let's just put this one on that I managed to grab before they fell to the floor. Okay, this is sticking. Yeah, like you see. I can pull it and they don't come off all the way. I don't necessarily know that they're on like perfectly. What do you guys think? Okay, they're both on. I don't know how I feel yet. Like I love the lashes. I don't know. Like, do I look a little cross-eyed to you, or is it just me? Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't put on any extra highlighter, and that is because during the fall, I barely like to highlight as it is during the summer. So during the fall, I'm not really that crazy. So this is the final result, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of extra quality time with me. Yeah, if you guys recreate this look, make sure you tag me on Instagram. It is Stephfonse. Tag me on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. I love TikTok. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next video, and happy fall. This is the first of many, many, many looks. I am so excited for fall. This is where I think I'm gonna start thriving, and as far as my makeup goes. So I love you guys. Stay safe. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the holidays that are coming up. I love you guys. I know what I want to do. I said I think that's better. Oh wait, you see my mic. Oh wait, whatever. Okay, whatever. Well, centered. Zen. Good.